Do you like basketball? Basketball, no. Mm-hmm. I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not. Me too.
But you know what the problem is?
What? I'm definitely going to burp in the next 30 seconds. So do a little monologue.
Well, people don't understand intersectionality, dude. Okay. So Puka Nakua.
What is that, like streets? Like a crossroads?
Dude. No. So Puka Nakua, did he say, I screw the Jews or whatever? Maybe.
Maybe.
And would that hurt a lot of Jewish people? Maybe. Yeah. But people don't factor in a lot of Jewish people had him on their fantasy team, and he had some big games down the stretch, and that brings a lot of happiness to a lot of Jewish.
Is that what saved? Was he big for the end of your fantasy season?
Yep, he almost won it all for me, but alas, nice. I believe I got Bijan. I believe I was like up 40, and then he got like 45 or something.
The classic military blunder of playing Bijan Robinson in fantasy.
Bijan Robinson has been far more anti-Semitic to me than Puka Nakua.
Yeah.
He has costed me money, which
I have a clear recollection. What? That's like taking someone's honor in Japan, dude. No, when I played the guy who won my fantasy league, he ended up winning, and I was terrible. I was like, I think 4th from the bottom. I ended up, but I beat that guy because he was like, need a big game from Puka. And Puka got injured first quarter, and I was like, yeah. So that's my big takeaway from fantasy football, is that like the same way, it's similar because Nebraska being good in March Madness has made me feel this similar way, where fantasy football increases my bloodlust for football player. I'm like, oh, he's hurt, he's fake, this is not a real human being. I'm glad. It's incredibly like happy for me.
Give him a gallon of fentanyl. Either he'll be fixed or he'll be dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either you'll get a boost, he'll go for 150 yards, 3 touchdowns, or I'll come out on top. And then similarly, March Madness, I used to feel bad for the kids that would lose, and it's like,
but now they're third.
You know that clip where it's like, what are you gonna miss the most? Going out to dinner.
Yeah,
like that made me sad. Like, that was sad. But now that Tyler Tanner's trying to send my fucking boys home, and he almost banks in a game winner, I'm like, bye-bye, buddy. Keep that shit on the spreadsheets. Nobody's trying to hear from you right now, short stack. And so, yeah.
You're trying to beat us with
little person.
Do you know about that Bears documentary?
No, I don't.
Do you know who Doug Flutie is?
No, I do not. Is this like, is he short?
Yeah, he was like a college football star in like the 80s or something. And I think he's like 5'10", 5'11", or whatever. And the 85 Bears, like in 86 or a couple of years after that, they replaced their quarterback, or they tried to replace their quarterback with him. And the Bears defense.
Oh, he was a QB.
Him. Yeah, he was a QB. And like in the documentary, they were like, they tried to give us a
little person.
He was a
little person.
They kept calling him a
little person.
Yeah. They're hitting the hard M on him.
Yeah. So I throw hard M at Tyler Tanner. See, the thing the spreadsheet people, they don't want you to know is the height is on the spreadsheet, and so that ruins it all.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing, because people were like, this Nebraska game proves that he's a demon, and I was like, okay, fair, but a lot of his value in that game was coming from the fact that nobody on Nebraska's team could handle a full court press. It would be the other
little person,
Sam Hoiberg, being like, "I got it, guys. Let me bring it up past half court," and he'd just get
My
fucking
dad taught me
ripped.
really well.
He'd just get fucking ripped for a dunk, and it was like, can we get like something in place to break this, please? And
well,
so,
they don't teach that in the NBA. They don't know the fundamentals of breaking the press. Anyway.
They can't handle. They can't. Well, I mean, if we go back to the fucking Nuggets Wolves series a couple of years ago, they had to have Aaron Gordon bring the ball up.
Jamal had never seen it.
Dude, they're freaking allowed to foul him, dude. And shit. So it's like, whatever. But I guess
they had rough cursed energy that was messing up Jamal.
It'd be cool if we got more than 2 examples of that. But whatever. Dude, you know what I've been watching lately? I think you would really like it.
Radioactive Emergency? Oh.
No. What's Radioactive Emergency?
That's the Brazil Chernobyl show. It was okay.
Oh.
It was only 5 episodes. Reacher. I watched the first episode of Reacher. I think I would like it. It's kind of like real life anime, right?
Yeah, it gets better like as it goes on too, because you start to learn like the ins and outs of like what his character's gonna do in different situations, and so it's just
I like when someone's just OP the whole time.
like
One
dude,
Punch Man.
That's what it is. He's like the biggest, strongest, scariest guy in the room, but then also he's like, the fertilizer used on this orange peel is only used in a certain part of Peru, so we know that the drug traffickers are coming from this part of the world.
Peruvian puff pepper.
And they have like like the guy from season 1 of The Wire, which I'm also watching right now. He died. What's like the black police captain guy's name in that? Do you remember him?
I don't know his name.
But you know who I'm talking about, right?
I think so. What, doesn't he have like a funny catchphrase? Is he like shit or something?
I don't think I've encountered that part yet. But he's very no nonsense. And the actor just died recently. His name's like Todd something. God damn it. Let me pull it up real quick. The Wire season 1 cast.
Dude, you're gonna get spoiled.
Lance Reddick. Rest in fucking peace to Lance Reddick.
Oh, Lance not who I was thinking of. Lance Reddick is in The Wire? I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's season 1. And so they in Reacher. Well, you probably met him in the first episode. The black guy from Boston who's like very like buttoned up. And so every time Reacher gets to do something cool, that guy's like, damn it, Reacher, we're not doing things by the book. I can't just have you running all over my town. And it fucking rocks. It's so much fun.
It's crazy that Tom Cruise played Reacher before him.
I've been thinking about that a lot as I watch the show more and more, because I'm like, I believe Tom Cruise can beat people up. Like I buy it, but
I think the description in like the books is
he's
Alan
huge.
Richardson.
He's the biggest man in the world. Yeah, is like that's like a central part of his character, and so that's crazy that he snagged that role. Although, how many big guys are there in Hollywood right now? We don't really have there's a lot of guys who get jacked for movies, but like not like, I'm thinking like Arnold Schwarzenegger style build. He could have done Reacher or whatever, but now is it like Chris Hemsworth, I guess? I don't know.
And Alan Richardson, have you seen the stuff that's been happening with him in real life?
Yeah, he's been doing Reacher, dude.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to lead to.
He beat up a guy, and then it turns out he's justified. Everyone's like, it's good he beat up that guy. And the police are like, yeah that was self-defense.
This is exactly what Reacher would do. He would get into a confrontation where somebody's snooty and uptight, or like rich and has a fancy truck that they never use or whatever. They'll be like, you're in the freaking, we don't want you in this town. And he would just let them rile themselves up and get themselves into a position where he's justified to use force. And then he'd beat the shit out of them. And then he would let them make a fool. He would say something very smart in the show, but in real life, he just posted on Instagram, never interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. A quote from Napoleon, I think.
Alan Richardson posted that?
Yeah. He just posted like a screenshot of it on his Instagram.
Okay, that's kind of epic. Before this, I was listening to, there was a Twitter space and I only caught the end of it. But it was Ben Taylor, Jake
Okay.
Heilman, and some other dweebs. Apparently, they were talking to Jared Dudley, and it said assistant coach. I think is he an assistant coach for the Nuggets right now?
Yeah, he's on the bench for the. It's him. We got the LeBron. Well, because
The Ben Simmons stopper, you mean?
JJ Barea is on the bench as well. So that's LeBron's stopper.
Okay.
And then Ben Simmons is most of LeBron. So
Yeah.
Jared Dudley would have mostly stopped LeBron if they ever matched up.
Yeah. So I didn't get to hear Jared Dudley, but they were talking about the MVP race at the end, and they were talking about Wemby. And I'll tell you what, I'm worried because I'm starting to dream a little bit. It's like Red Dead, that sound. Oh, Arthur, I almost started to dream a little dream, or whatever she says in the letter. But there's a lot of good stuff coming out. There's a lot of momentum going his way. Did you see that stat from Jason Timp that said I didn't realize this.
I saw the video. I saw him like soy facing or whatever. Not to be like, he just, all his videos, he's got like ring light big eyes, and I'm like, oh shit, what's up, dude? And it was about his offensive impact, right?
Yeah, apparently his roles generate the most corner threes in NBA history. So
I believe it.
That's pretty good. And then they're talking about his like net rating is better than Shea's and stuff like that. So I don't know when I'm gonna really dive into the numbers. I guess you kind of have to wait till the end of the season, but I wonder if I will come out on Wemby's side as for. But I also don't want to get too excited about it because he has one game, correct, that he can miss.
Yeah. Are you talking for MVP?
Yeah.
That is not happening, I don't think. I just don't think you shouldn't get excited anyways. It's great that it's great. It's great that he's the guy that, you know, it's March and we need something to talk about, and he wound up being the guy that they put against Shea. It's way better for him to be that than like Jaylen Brown or Cade or whatever we were doing earlier in the year. But yeah, I just don't think. I'm not even for a second. I don't think it'll happen.
22-1 since he came back.
Hey, he's a demon. He's a demon, and they dominated OKC all year.
Yeah, he did say that too. They asked him like, what would be your 3 key points for your MVP campaign, and then people got mad at him. They're like, you should never campaign for yourself. I'm like, okay, you should campaign for why I shouldn't hang you right now in the center of town.
Yeah. Oh wait, you can't. Forgot. So get up in the gallows.
You
pal.
actually made a good case, but now I'm going to hang you for lack of humility. So you're done. So
yeah, dude, know your fucking place. Come on, man. You're a freaking third-year guy talking like this. We're hanging you. And you know what?
It was an incredible pathos appeal to tell me about your daughter, but you're still too cocky. You're done. So.
Oh shit. I was gonna say you can't hang Wemby, probably.
You'd have to go to like the Sears Tower or Empire State Building or something.
I mean, you'd have to get custom shit,
and you'd have to find like one of the smallest ropes in the world to fit around his neck because he'll just slip out of him.
Because he's so skinny.
Yeah, he's like the thin blue line. You know, there's a guy in this year's draft named Jaden Quaintance who
I've heard of him. 6'10" doesn't move like that. I saw a tweet that said that.
Yeah, and you know the last 6'10" defensive guy moved like that was Jonathan Isaac, but Jonathan Isaac didn't have as much meat. But Jaden Quaintance, his knees
tore his ACL,
exploded. It was like he was hit by the Hindenburg, by a blimp or something. So we don't know if he moves the same. And he's also like kind of horrific offensively. I think I got to go back and watch his because he played last year at Arizona State, but he was like 17 or whatever. He was too young to come out. I have not gone back and watched his games, but he was like a 55% free throw shooter. And just I don't know what his other percentages. He's a non-shooter. I'm seeing some Robert Williams comps, which I think could work, but I don't know enough about his passing. But yeah, I was thinking, hey, what if the thin blue line had more meat on his bones? That'd be pretty epic. And what if he wasn't part of TPUSA? That might be epic. And Jaden Quaintance was reading manga.
Okay. what was I gonna say? Oh, do you listen to the rewatchables when it's a movie you like?
Yeah, I've been going through recently, and I've been listening to all the ones that Van Lathan is on, even if I haven't seen the movie. Van Lathan, Chris Ryan, and Bill together are so good. I love it. My
Yeah.
favorite is Halloween because they just do impressions of the one doctor guy the whole time, and it's so funny.
They just did The Nice Guys, and I was
Oh
listening to
yeah,
that
I
yesterday.
was a little. I didn't like it as I had hopes for it, but it wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. I
The
like Rob
movie?
Mahoney. No, the movie's great. They're
Oh, okay.
rewatchables. I like Rob
Ye-
Mahoney, but they didn't have the energy I wanted.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I like I don't have any strong takes. It was a fine podcast. I listened to it while I was walking around. Bill Simmons, the new gimmick of Chat GPT Roger
Oh
Ebert.
my god, yeah.
It's one of the most insane things I have ever seen
No
because
one likes it except for
it's
him too.
it's happened. I feel like 4 or 5 times recently. They had to Chat GPT Roger Ebert. He reads the review. Everyone is like, you're
Okay.
a bad person for this. And then they just talk about what he would have said anyways. Like I feel like they know him well enough. They've read enough of his reviews to be like, I don't think you would have liked all the dick jokes in this one or whatever. But yeah, like just like everyone goes silent and then he just comes in with Roger Ebert passed away before this one, and everyone's like, "No, please stop, Bill, please." So yeah, that's like I don't know, that's like a new old person thing. I feel like it's just like I don't know, kind of naivete about that kind of shit.
Yeah, he doesn't realize like how far away that is from being Roger Ebert's brain. I also do love when there is an actual Roger Ebert take and he like disagrees with it and he's like, rough one from Raj. This one is so good.
Yeah, just whoa, big miss from Raj, and it's like he's the critic, man. What do you know about this shit? Yeah, but
But I
shout out
do
to the
think
Nice
Bill's
Guys.
better at talking movies than he is basketball. But also, I am more ignorant about movies. So maybe too, if someone were the me of movies, like maybe the second smartest man in America, when it comes to basketball, yeah.
Hosts a
Um,
podcast with the first smartest man in America.
what? I don't host a podcast with Kendrick Perkins. Look.
Oh shit! It's like a cookout at grandma's house. Everybody eats. Have you seen that commercial?
I don't. What is it for?
I have no idea. I don't
Does
remember at all.
Does it show up
I
on
just
illegal streaming website?
yeah, it
Commercials?
does, dude.
I
You
don't
know what's
know.
annoying on the Amazon streams on those sites that you're talking about? When it cuts to commercial on some of my streams, it just plays like a loop of very dramatic music with a screen that says "We'll be right back." And I don't care about the "We'll be right back" part. Like I'd rather have that than commercials. But it's just the same loop of like 15 seconds of like dun 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 for like 5 full minutes during a commercial break. And so it's just like I don't know. Like I just mute it immediately, but sometimes I forget, and then I'm like, why am I so upset right now? It's because it's been blaring in my ears for 30 seconds.
You know what? Ryan Russillo, there was a TikTok posted to his account recently, and his own people framed him because he was talking about the number one pick. He was talking about all the options, and he said, like, if there's someone in the room who says Acuff, that guy's not stupid. Or it's not stupid.
I
to
saw
consider
this
taking
clip.
him one over all these guys.
Derrick Rose was taking over right about the same time, you know?
And which, by the way, I don't think that would happen today. Unless like Michael Beasley's issues were you could tell them from like pre-draft interview personality wise. But if you look at his numbers, like I bet he was like a statistical dream.
Michael Beasley bong rips on the sideline live on TV. That kind of thing.
That's what but he averaged like 25, 12, blocks and steals. I bet he checked so
And
many
there was
freaking boxes.
hope for his defense, right?
I don't know for sure. There's Ben Pfeiffer has done like a retroactive scouting video on him, but I'm sure like 6'8" guy versus freaking 6'3" guy. But yeah, I bet he would go first today. But yeah, in the Rosillo clip, he was talking about Acuff could be one, AJ could be one, but all his NBA sources are telling him Darren Peterson is still the guy, and but Caleb could sneak and be the guy, and he didn't mention Cam Boozer at all. And then I went and listened to the podcast, and he did mention Cam Boozer. He was the second name out of his mouth, but his guys edited it out. I wonder why.
Cam Boozer doesn't generate clicks. I guess the absence of Boozer generates more clicks.
Boozer, but now you're framing Rosillo as a Cam Boozer not in contention for number one guy.
Guys, if you think he has it, yes, he's grinding all the tape of every prospect. He's grinding all of it, and Cam Boozer was definitely on there.
You know, somehow I suspected this was happening, but I didn't know for sure. There were a ton of draft Twitter guys who were sharing a Synergy account. They somehow got access to a Synergy account and they're sharing it. And apparently it kicked them all off. So now they're screwed. Yeah, now you got to go freaking comb through the YouTube archives like the freaking rest of us. And you got to download
Not
names.
If you're me.
Idiots.
Not if you're me.
What do you have?
I just don't do any of that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you're freaking in the dark, dude.
It's great too. I'm in the cave and there's shadow puppets on the wall, and you're behind me saying, "Those aren't real. It's a shadow cast by fire and stuff." And I'm like, "Dude, shut the fuck up. My show's on right now." And I'm looking at the shadow puppets.
Yeah, this is literally the only stimulation I got other than battle. So
battle. I wouldn't love to go to battle.
No, with a saber-tooth tiger, no way. With a club, no way.
No, I'm thinking like big armies and swords and stuff. I wouldn't love to do that. I wouldn't love to do any battle.
You can enlist until you wait till you're 42.
No, I can't. No, I can't, dude. Are you freaking serious right now? Ableist.
What's wrong? Oh, your ACL still torn?
No, I got it surgically repaired, but my knee flexion doesn't go to 110 degrees. That's like if you straighten your leg out, it's supposed to bend back a little. Mine doesn't bend back that far, and so
that's okay. We have logistic jobs. You can sit down the whole time.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, you determine which soldiers get which guns. You say this.
Okay. You prioritize targets, and I'm like, that sounds cool. And then I look, it's like elementary school, church, mosque, hospital, and I'm like, I guess church to start with because of all the pedophile priests. But
start with the
I'm not
salons.
happy about this.
We're cutting off their birth supply. They're never gonna have someone born again.
The salons,
because that's where women be, you know.
Oh, I was like, is that they're getting all gussied up so the men will riz them? But if I don't know, I don't know. I would never do that. If there was, I would put the salons at the bottom of my target priority list. It would go salons, schools for women and minorities, I guess like shopping centers and stuff like that would be low, and then
if
sporting
I were in
goods.
The military, it would be all small guards. There should just everyone 6'3" and under. Everyone gets drafted. If you're above that, you get to go to the NBA.
Okay, toddlers, get ready.
If you're that tall, oh yeah, you better hope you grow. Caden Boozer, see ya. Cam, I'm staying here.
What do you want to talk about today?
I don't know. Is there any freaking news? Your freaking Chud gets played yesterday.
Yeah, they freaking won a clutch game, finally. I stayed up to watch that whole game. It was awful. It was a coast-to-coast Tuesday, which I have not made a habit of doing this season because this game ended at 1:48 local time for me. And so, yeah, I stayed up to watch the whole thing. and they almost blew it, but it was a clutch game, and they won a clutch game against the Suns. You know they're 5-2 in their last 7 clutch games, right?
You're freaking farming clutch games against freaking Phoenix.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Lose the clutch games to them?
Dude, farm some big wins. Farm some 30-point W's, dude.
What did we do against the Blazers? Oh, look at that. 16-point dub, baby.
I'm looking at NBA Reddit. FYI, Kevin Durant will be an unrestricted free agent the summer before the proposed return of the Seattle Supersonics. I bet if he plays there, I bet he'll find a way to turn them against him. It'll just leak him talking bad about Seattle. Like,
by that point, Paolo will be a superstar. They'll take Paolo's contract off of the hands of the Magic. And then Kevin Durant will say, "You have to choose between me or Paolo," and they'll ship him out for one last chance for the KD run.
DeJounte at the 1, Levine at the 2, KD at the 3, Paolo at the 4. I don't know if there's a Seattle center, someone at the 5, and then he's just gonna be like, "Man, Seattle Hoopers are the dumbest people on the planet. It's probably from the freaking fish in the city. Probably I hate the Puget Sound," and then everyone will turn on him.
I hate the Space Needle.
But so they agreed to find bidders for 2 new teams, correct?
Yeah, it was very like Giannis trade request reporting from Shams. We're like 11 layers deep of like agreements and decisions and things, but it seems like the ball is rolling on expansion teams. You know what makes me really upset? The Wolves will probably go to the Eastern Conference just when Jokic is 35 years old. That's probably what's going to happen. Because this shit won't get underway until I believe the tentative aim was the 28-29 season I saw reported. And so, yeah, it'll just be like window fully shut, and then prime Anthony Edwards leaves. And it's like, great, thanks. I guess it won't matter. Wemby's kind of like climate change in that sense, where it's like, who gives a fuck what happens in 4 years, man? We're all going to be underwater by that point.
Yeah, that's another thing. Jay Kyleman was on Bill Simmons, and they were talking about how many of the picks in this year's draft would you take over Wemby? They were like, would you go first 4 or first 5? I'll tell you what, I wouldn't bet on the entire draft class. I don't think you can assemble a team from this draft class that I would want over Wemby. I don't care.
Really? So let's say billionth percentile outcomes for everybody. So that's Steph Curry with defense, Darren Peterson.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's Tracy McGrady with more aura in AJ DeBonsa. I can't say Şengün with touch. It's got to be. We got to find a better comp for.
Well, they say Wing Jokic.
Cam Boozer.
Wing Jokic.
Okay. I still want him to be able to play defense, though.
Yeah, his perfect. Oh God, I feel like I'm in the minority and sounding the alarms on his defense. People are crazy. I don't know what they're seeing.
It's the pendulum is both ways. You're like kind of middle ground, Pilled. I feel like where you're either Cam Boozer doesn't have it like AJ and Peterson have it. He just don't got it like that. Or you are Cam is clear number 1 overall because of the impact stuff, because he impacts winning, that kind of shit. And it's just tough to be like, yeah, he's really good and there are some problems. His defense versus, what do you think Darren Peterson and AJ DeBance's biggest flaws are?
And I still have to watch them more because I've freaking sunk so much time into freaking Cam Boozer that I've only seen a couple, like probably 3 games from each of them. So, well, I should say watched and like clipped. I've seen others live, but the big issues with DeBansa are there are some playmaking concerns, but I think he's gotten better over the course of the year, and just he doesn't utilize his tools on defense. Like a guy like that should be crazy on defense, but he doesn't play. And then Darren Peterson, the big thing is like, God, it's gonna be I don't know if I will, because Darren Peterson plays defense, and so, but he meets the minimum threshold for height for me.
Yes. He survives, but I mean, I got my eye on you, pal.
But does he survive enough to, if it was solely based off college, I probably would fade him, as far as like, I might rather gamble on Caleb Wilson just by virtue of being bigger and more of a defensive playmaker, because Darren Peterson like has not gotten to the rim well in college. And then there are people say it's because he's injured, it's because he's had these cramping issues all the time or whatever. And then there's other people say, I don't care. Nah, he's fine. He's freaking jump shot reliant.
The freaking context sucks so bad in Kansas that there's 10 people in the paint at every drive.
Yeah. And that is another thing. Like, people, I feel like the newer spreadsheet draft Twitter people, they're not as into the context stuff on the court. Or I don't see them bringing it up as much. Like I think back to Cade and how his passing was suppressed at Oklahoma State because he played with the spacing of 1940. Like, he played with nobody, literally nobody, who could make it an open jumper. Freaking Isaiah Likely Kelly or something.
Likely to miss.
Yeah, he was like freaking Marcus Smart, but worse. And so AJ's context is not the greatest. And so that does impact how you play. But yeah, I'm not as concerned about the playmaking stuff with Darren Peterson, because I do think that just grows with on-ball reps. And I think the movement shooting stuff is crazy. And that's a form of playmaking in itself. So, but yeah, I think as far as Cam Boozer is probably going to be my number one prospect at the end of the cycle. But I think Ben said he's like a Zion level prospect. I think he's definitely not. I wouldn't draft him over Zion if they were in the same class, obviously, unless I was privy to the gooning. If I knew about the goon factor, then I would. But and I also think I would pick Cade over him, because Cade was already an incredible defensive player, and he was shooting like 40% on pull-ups in college. So I don't know. I don't know who. And I maybe Kim Boozer's after Cade, but I don't know.
We were talking about, would you rather have this whole draft class or Wemby? And you said Wemby.
Of course. I don't know. Is there a draft class that you would legit be better off with than
just Wemby?
Yeah. Like 2012. Yeah. What do we have? We have Kawhi, we have Clay, we have Kyrie. Is there anyone else?
No, I mean, maybe. Well, so I'm thinking like 2003 or something. Like,
okay, we have LeBron, Wade, Bosh. We kind of got it. Melo, that makes him worse. Who else is in there? Kirk Hines. Holy crap.
Holy shit. We found the one, guys. We fucking got him. Because Wemby can't be everywhere at the same time, right? And so you're going to need some role players to fill out the rest of the roster.
It's also an issue of, like, if you get like 5 max guys, you're kind of screwed. I'd like to have cheap labor.
So that's okay. You're factoring that in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, like,
capitalist Escobar. I want to be able to pay all of my guys freaking max money, dude. I want $50 million contracts for everyone.
Who else is in 03?
Oh God, you want me to pull them up?
Yeah, because like the Heatles versus Wemby plus mystery box. I don't know.
Oh shit. So you have LeBron, Wade, Bosh, Melo, Kirk. Genuinely kind of a steal at 7. I feel like there's got to be a little more motion. Oh, Boris Diaw down there, or Diaw, whatever. Boris Diaw. Barbosa is here as well. Kendrick Perkins.
You're moving me less and less. Now. This draft class really. I guess a lot of heavy hitters, but not the greatest depth in the world.
What do you mean? You got Luke Walton here.
Okay.
You got
Come on.
Zaza Pachulia, Willie Green. Come on. What the hell, dude? Kyle Korver at 51. Fuck you.
The only reason this is, I guess this is just LeBron versus Wemby, your preference, but I mean, yeah, like I don't
No,
know
it's
if Melo
LeBron
makes those
and
guys
Wade.
better.
It's LeBron and
Yeah,
Wade and Bosch. It's the full Heatles versus Wemby and Mystery Box. You want me to randomly generate some NBA players?
Well, I would be able to choose who I put around Wemby.
Oh God, he cut out.
Oh,
I mean, this is what I'm
We
talking
froze.
about.
Okay.
Yeah, I know we
I
froze.
think we're back though now.
I hope so, but yeah, it was just you were like this. Okay, so I have random NBA player generator. I'll just generate. What the hell?
Well,
Okay.
I would pick players to surround Wemby with. I'm not
Immediately it generated Mark Williams, but it's J Dub's picture on his card. So I don't really know if this website is something that I should keep using. I don't
Sounds
know
like
if
I
it's
got
very
J Dub.
good. Well, you got Mark Williams. All right. Player.
Okay.
Oh, first pull. So this is random 2024-25 NBA player generator. So you can pick whether you want to pass or keep. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
First player is Jamal Murray.
I'll keep him.
Okay. How many spins should we do? How many players?
Let's just do
like
no skips. I just take who comes.
Okay. Adam Flagler.
What? Okay, they have to be like someone who plays. How many?
I'm just telling. I'm giving you what the generator gave me.
Skip him. Kill him and skip him.
Jalen Pickett.
Oh shoot! How many minutes does he play? No. Let's go starters. They have to be a starter.
Okay. Cade Cunningham.
Okay, beast mode.
Really? What if it's like Game 7 of the finals? Wemby's posted up. You're trying to. Oh, this is his defining moment of his career, and Cade throws an entry pass that hits the side of the backboard, and they lose the game.
He'll take a back seat. Wemby's bringing up the ball because God knows Jamal can't do it.
Yeah, I guess. Wemby's crossing Jaden McDaniels out of his shoes on the way up the floor. Okay. Aaron Holiday.
Okay.
You keeping him?
Well, he's not a starter, but honestly, I think you know what? Let's do both. Let's keep Aaron Holiday and Jalen Pickett. So this is our starting five. We have Aaron Holiday and Jalen Pickett at the 1 and 2.
The 1 and the 2, the 3. You got Jamal.
Then we've got Jamal at the 3 and Cade at the 4. Wemby at the 5.
Okay.
That would beat the Heatles. I don't know if Carmelo changes the equation.
You think that beat the Heatles? Mario Chalmers versus Jalen Pickett? Who you got?
Mario Chalmers has never seen a post-up guard that freaking dominant.
That's true. So. Dude, yeah, because he would be like, Mario Chalmers would be like, it's 2012. You know the post-up's freaking dying, right? You know it's phasing its way out of the game. And then here comes Big Bunda Jalen Pickett. And he's like, I'm bringing it back single-handedly. Give me the ball, Wemby. And point guard Wemby. Great entry pass because he can do everything. And so the next guy, you go.
Wait, is there 5?
Yeah, I just spun it one more time. And so this is who, if you had skipped on anybody, you would have gotten Zion Williamson.
Okay, no, he'd be a liability.
Yeah.
Pull up the freaking 2011 draft.
Okay, let's do it. 2011 NBA draft. See, this is what real pods do for draft content. I saw Nerd Sush posted their draft board and everyone got really... I mean, they can't do anything anymore. I feel like everyone's mad at them all the time. But they had a bad draft boards, I guess. And so guys like us, we just pull up random drafts and talk it through. So you have Kyrie, obviously. There's some names here. I'll go to Clay. Here, I'll sort them by points scored.
Sort them by VORP.
Okay. That drops Klay Thompson to 8th. That's crazy. So you have Kawhi, Jimmy Butler. Ooh, okay.
Shoot. Okay.
Oh, it's getting scary now. Kyrie, Clay, Kemba Walker.
I'm not playing Kemba. Is that it?
What about
bigs do we
Isaiah
have?
Thomas? You could have Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, he's in here in the second round? No.
Yeah, he's picked 60. He's Mr.
I mean, they'd
Irreverent.
be great off the bench. What bigs do we have?
Vucevic,
Gross.
Jonas Valanciunas.
What? This is the best we have to offer? Is there a defensive big amongst them?
And his freedom. He could defend your
No.
freedoms.
God, kill that guy.
You want a space? You want some spacing? Mirotic is here.
Okay. I mean, this team, I suppose you go wing Kawhi at the 4, Jimmy at the 3, Clay at the 2. That's great wing defense, but who's
small
guarding
ball,
Wemby?
small ball, Markieff Morris.
There's legit like not a good defensive big at all. In this
No,
entire
here
class.
I'll run through. So it's Vucevic, Tobias Harris is here, Valanciunas, Chandler Parsons, Ennis Freedom, Kenneth Faried, Mirotic, then Davis Bertans, then Tristan Thompson, then
I guess Tristan Thompson is your best bet. Is there like defensive box plus minus DBPM?
no,
Like
it's
it's
just
four or five?
BPM here. I mean, I'm look. I got it sorted by like rebounds now. You can't sort by blocks or steals on the Basketball Reference page. Yeah, it's just it's tough. This is not a very good big man class at all.
I guess prime Tristan Thompson is
Bismack
the way to go.
Biyombo, you could do that.
I was never into him. Even in he had like
Okay,
a Winston
jerk.
year at some point.
You're a dick,
he-
dude.
Dude, he can't even handle Shea's aura. You think he can stand in front of Wemby? Of course not.
Is he the guy who passed out?
Yeah.
Conquerors hockey.
Who's in? Let's see. Let's check 2012. Who's with AD? And I think Paul
All
George is
right,
2012.
let's do it. Let's check. He could be. He could also not be. All right, sort him by Vorp. Let's do it. We got
Sort him by Vorp.
Fucking Vorp him up, dude. I'm not trying to hear this shit right now. Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard. Okay, so this is we've got some smoke for Wemby here because this is Anthony Davis and Draymond Green in this. So
Shoot,
that's a scary front court if I'm Victor Wembanyama because Draymond's already pretty good. Whenever
and
they
if
play
we
the
and if we
Warriors-
get to pick peak versions, 16 Draymond and 2020 AD, this is one of the best shooting front courts ever.
Oh my God, they can really space the floor. So you have Damian Lillard. I mean, if we want to talk about small guards that transcend the execution process, he's up there for sure. I would
George
let him
is
play.
2010, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't see him on here. Because after that big three, it goes Bradley Beal and Andre Drummond. I'm not into either of those.
Well, early Bradley Beal's more interesting as a scalable off-ball.
I would rather
offensive
the
player.
next
And
guy
he
here.
used to play defense better.
The next guy is Chris Middleton. I would rather have peak Middleton in this
Pete
situation.
Middleton. Is Covington in here, perhaps, or no?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, he's not here. After Middleton, we get. Hey, shout out to, he wouldn't make the cut here, but Jay Crowder is he's an interesting name. He's a serviceable guy. Jay Crowder, Harrison Barnes, Jeremy Lamb, Will Barton, Terrence Ross, if we needed a little bench spark, maybe. After that, it's not that good. Myers Leonard. Oh no.
Ew.
Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
He incredible defender. 0 on offense.
So yeah, we got 4 right now. I guess Beal could slide in. I guess if you went Dame, Beal, Middleton, Draymond, Anthony Davis, or I guess it'd be AD Draymond, because Draymond, he would be like, "I'll play the center. You could, of course, you could be the 4 or whatever. I don't care." And so that is a pretty good team.
This would be most well equipped, maybe because of you have AD and Draymond to throw at Wemby. And also, Lillard can. It's like a one of the few opposite gravitational forces that you could theoretically like stretch Wemby all the way out and try and limit his impact.
Okay,
at the paint.
the next year, 2013. This is another interesting. It's
this is
another
gonna
interesting.
suck.
It's another
we have
interesting
Giannis
front
and Steven
court.
Adams.
No,
right?
we have Giannis and Gobert.
Oh shoot, and Steven Adams off the bench.
Okay, Giannis, Steven Adams. The problem is front court is peak Oladipo. Let's get him out there.
Okay, beast mode. Otto Porter, my love.
He can play the three. Let's do it. Come on. Point guard is a little scarce.
Dennis Schroeder, is that our best bet? Is he in here?
I don't even think so. Oh, I typed SCG. No, okay, Schroeder's here. Peak Schroeder's not terrible. But other than that, I mean, you have CJ McCollum. You think CJ could run point?
I mean, to an extent, but
Do you think you could do it against Cade and Wemby?
The real question is,
well, it'd be against Jalen Pickett, I guess. Cade's playing the 4.
I think we got a defense, Max, because I don't love Giannis and Gobert, but we may have to play their fucking strengths.
What the heck? Just have them be big. Have every game end 85-80 or whatever. It's fine.
What do we have? Oh, duh. 09. Let's check out. You know what? This is going to be tough though, because so prime Harden on the ball, prime Steph off the ball.
Okay, I'm vorping. Give me 1 second. Dude,
Blake Griffin's tough defensively. I don't know. Can he play in this series? But you know what?
I don't know.
Him setting screen, prime Blake Griffin setting screens for Steph Curry off the ball with James Harden on the ball is pretty unbelievable.
Dude, you know what kind of sucks? Because it would make the team small. You know who's 4th in Vorp here is Drew Holiday. And so that would be a guy.
He's got to start. Yeah.
I would love to have him out there, but is that Harden at the 3 then? Or I mean, you could have him. You could have him at the 3. You could have him at the 3.
Harden guards Wemby, and then
in the post.
We need someone to help.
So let's just go full small ball here. Blake at the 5, Patrick Beverly at the 4.
Okay, and we got some guys, and this is
DeMar's
beating
here.
up his sister or whatever. Yeah, DeMar's not playing.
What the heck, dude? Chicago legend Taj Gibson, he's here.
Oh, freaking beast mode for sure.
James Johnson, we could just kill him.
Oh yeah, that'd be a strat. That'd be a strat for sure.
Oh my God, Danny Green. There's hella role players in this fucking draft, dude.
This is better than freaking 03. That gets 5 big names in 03. This is
calm down, calm, because Danny Green's here.
Yeah, with Danny Green, Drew Holiday, Steph Curry, Blake Griffin. This is the murder's row. Even Patrick Beverly was good at his best.
Let me go back to 03. Let me pull up 2003 again. 2003 NBA draft.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Scrape
I'll
the freaking
up.
Bottom of the barrel, dude. They suck.
I don't know. Okay, so
I hate 2003.
let me run this top 8 at you again. It's LeBron, Wade, Melo, Bosh.
Beast mode. Ayo! Beast mode.
Carmelo was good, dude. Don't be such a jerk. We just need to hypnotize him. He was fine.
Fit in
him versus everyone. You do seem
He's like Bradley Beal,
that.
dude.
Him versus Drew. Oh God, I love Drew Holiday. Carmelo's just one of the nerdiest things about me. I feel like where I do acknowledge how good he was, but damn, Drew Holiday's they're good in different ways. So it goes Melo, Bosh, David West. Okay.
He's okay.
Kyle Korver.
Oh, okay.
That's a good role player.
That's a
Boris
good role
Diaw.
player. Yeah, that's good.
And Kirk Heinrich.
God, he's a god. That doesn't sound deeper than 09.
It kind of does. Because then you also have, Mo Williams. Was he an all-star with LeBron?
Screw him. No, he's a LeBron fraud.
He was an all-star and a 2016 champ, dude.
Yeah, because of LeBron, dude.
He's a LeBron fraud both ways.
Yeah. He got all-star because LeBron.
Patty Mills in 09. They take the cake.
Fun guy. He's no freaking Taj Gibson, dude.
I said in 09. They have both. They have Taj and Patty Mills.
Oh, we have Patty in 09? That's a killer. No.
From down under. All right. 2014. Let's take a look at this.
This is gross, dude. Well, actually, Embiid is kind of cool.
Oh,
Prime
Jokic,
Wiggins?
Embiid. Okay.
Oh, we have Jokic. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Jokic, Embiid, Aaron Gordon. That's to
Oh,
throw at
shoot.
Wemby. To throw at Wemby. That's a pretty solid. I mean, obviously Jokic is getting fried or whatever,
I
but
can't believe we're never going to get good peak Embiid versus peak Wemby.
yeah, because Wemby never got a freaking chance to get his lick back. I hope he does. I hope he takes it out on old man, 40-year-old Embiid, still sticking around in the league. I hope Wemby gives him 90 one time, just to say, hey,
there's a
remember?
video of Jared McCain talking to Kyle Lowry, and Kyle Lowry's like, I might play today. And then Jared McCain's like, I'll guard you. It was so funny to me.
So yeah, Jokic, Embiid, Aaron Gordon. Not a lot of names I like here. There's Julius Randle. No. Capella. I got him warped up, so I'm not going draft order.
Capella's beast mode.
But we're so big already. What are we gonna do? Aaron Gordon at the 2? Levine, no.
Maybe.
Kyle Anderson, no. You're gonna say DeMar's not playing, but we gotta get Levine out there.
Levine's one of the greatest 3-point shooters in the history of basketball, dude.
Jeremy Grant, no. Spencer Dinwiddie,
Maybe.
no. Oh, Marcus Smart. Okay, I can get behind some Marcus Smart love. Oh shit, Jordan Clarkson.
People need to shut up about Jordan Clarkson. I'm seeing all these. He plays defense now. Shut up, dude.
No, he doesn't.
I hope your wife leaves you.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna hang you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get ready, pal. And you're not gonna be able to argue your way out of it.
The last thing you see is gonna be her leaving.
So I feel like Jokic can run point here. You don't need a real point guard.
I think this would be I would take this.
You could do
Jokic
Marcus
Embiid
Smart
is too much. For me.
Smart, Wiggins, Gordon, Embiid, Jokic.
Yeah, that's. I'd take this over Wemby.
Okay. And freaking Jabari Parker's down there. Damn, this is a fucking demon draft, dude. All right, 2015. What do we got?
Actually, 2018. Let's go 2018.
Okay, I have to click through the pages. Hold on. All right, we're here.
Shea, Luka. We're not Trey, I'm sorry.
There's too many small guards here. Well, not small, but bad at defense because it's top 4 in VORP right now. It's Shea, Luka, Trey, Jalen Brunson. So,
oh shoot, yeah.
Neither of those second 2
hitters,
I'm doing. Yeah. Jaren Jackson is here.
We got Jaren, yeah. Ayton.
You want to make your case for Ayton? For role player Ayton?
What else do we have? We got to have somebody.
I don't know. You need you know what would be cool? Mitchell Robinson is here.
Okay.
So if you could get him, if you could keep him healthy.
It's peak, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like him, that's like one of the few guys who stands next to Wemby, and it's like, he's not that small. You know, they look kind of similar. So yeah, Mitchell Robinson, Jaren Jackson, Luka, Shea. Who do we want at the 3? We have some options here. Well, there's some names. No? There's Mikal Bridges is here.
Okay.
I don't know. There's Michael Porter Jr.
Wemby's not the best matchup for him. No, I don't know.
Well, I mean, if Wemby was like 6'8", Mikal Bridges could probably guard him. They would be good matchups for each other, maybe.
Yeah.
Other than MPJ or Mikal, it's like, I mean, Miles Bridges is here now.
No.
Grayson Allen is here. If you want to do like,
maybe
I mean, the weird thing, I just don't know what to do with Luka and Shea. It's like, is Shea gonna play the 3? Or Grayson Allen's pretty big.
It's just be take your turns ball. Yeah, and
okay.
Shea can guard 3s, most 3s.
You get Bruce Brown out there.
Beast mode.
I'm scrolling way down. Landry Shamet, okay. Hamidou Diallo, he won the dunk contest.
No.
We robbed Aaron Gordon of the dunk contest, so get him out of here. Okay, I guess it would have to be take your pick, Mikal or MPJ or Grayson Allen.
I do McHale, I think.
Yeah, peak. If we're
but-
talking peak, the Suns Bridges, he's pretty good.
Oh yeah, McCallum, yeah. And then Jackson, a peak Jackson, Mitchell Robinson front courts. That's pretty good for dealing.
We haven't even
advantage.
seen Jaren's freaking peak yet, dude.
That's true. So
I
this
think
one
I broke my toe last night. I stubbed my foot so hard, and now my toe is all purple.
Is it the same leg as the ACL?
No, other leg. So I have multiple ailments going on right now.
Your structural integrity is incredibly compromised.
If someone crossed me over on the street, I'd freaking disintegrate.
Shoot. All right, let's go 07. Who was with freaking Durant?
All right, let's do it. I got to click back 11 years on Basketball Reference. So everyone hold on.
You know Wemby's already better than peak Durant.
You know he's already better than freaking... Give me a peak. Name a peak.
Jordan.
Wemby is better.
Defensively infinite gap. How do we measure the offense? I don't know.
But it's measurable is the important part, because infinity goes on forever. If you can measure it, infinity is bigger than it.
Guys, I don't know if you have infinite speed. Do you bypass Gojo's infinity? I'm not interested in discussions about it.
Wemby could, because his wings. I don't know. It would be tough. How do you think he would do it?
I'm still taking Gojo over Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby has no win cons, dude. That's what we should start saying about bad matchups in like the playoffs or whatever. Denver, there's not enough win cons for Denver. It's got to be like one or two scenarios they get into.
God.
Okay, I'm warped up. Ooh, okay, it's interesting. So, obviously you have KD. Let's put KD at the 3.
Well, maybe Odin. We'll see.
I have 3 defensively slanted big men to throw out. There is Al Horford, Marc Gasol, and Joakim Noah.
Okay. So that's like 3 of the smartest defenders ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's very interesting, because they can't necessarily overcome Wemby's physical advantages.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's got him over all 3 of those guys. He's like none of those guys. I mean, Gasol is 7 feet, but it's still like very different.
But you would have to think that there'd be some tips and tricks that they could play. But that's a very good defensive front court. I think
they're so smart. They're like, oh, I should have been there. If I was longer, I would have known where to be.
Well, friggin' unlike Cam Boozer, they can make plays when they're in the right spot. Cam Boozer, sometimes, hey, if it's just strength on strength, freaking Cam Boozer can do it. I'll tell you what, I'll let him guard Julius Randle. I bet we freaking hold
that would
him.
be a great aura farm for him early on in the season if he just gets like he makes Julius Randle stink it up.
He could guard Şengün.
Pick 2 of the 3: Horford, Gasol, Noah.
I think Noah's off the bench because we get spacing from Horford and Gasol.
Yeah, that's fair. So then we have point guard, shooting guard left. Interesting point guard here. I don't want to be disrespectful, so I won't even say anything. Mike Conley is here. I mean, it's a nice guy. Everyone likes Mike Conley.
At his peak, one of the better small guard defenders, but I don't know. I'd like to survey the other options.
It's kind of desolate outside of that.
Maybe we don't need a point guard with 2 passing centers like those. And maybe we freaking bring Noah off the bench.
You thinking Rodney Stuckey?
I'm not. Of course not.
You thinking Ramon Sessions, perhaps?
No, I haven't thought that. No.
Okay. Well, after that, it's
is there
Gasol
Steve Blake in here, perhaps?
No, he's not.
Read me all the names. Read me all the names in descending
order. Aaron Brooks.
Okay. Interesting.
Josh McRoberts.
Okay.
Thaddeus Young.
Oh, shoot. That's big time.
He would have to play the 2. That's a huge team.
That's big time. That's freaking big time. Kevin Durant.
Aaron Aflalo.
No.
Corey Brewer.
Interesting.
Excuse me. Oh, Jeff Green. Here's Jeff Green. Okay,
Okay.
he's interesting as the
He's
two.
not better than Thad Young.
I'm not going to get into it with you. Okay.
Thad Young plays defense. You know
Thad
that.
Young, Thad Young outplayed Kevin Love in that first round Pacers series, right? We can look it up right now.
You do realize how Zach LaVine's best games of his career came playing off of Thad Young. He was the crux of the offense. He wasn't he's not someone who could function as an engine, but he's someone who could function as a crux.
Yeah, he's cruxing. He's cruxified.
He can serve as the crux of the offense.
Nice. Did you see that tweet?
Not necessarily a catalyst or an engine, but a crux.
The tweet was like me sitting in front of a TV playing every decision I ever made in my life. And it was just, a testament to my feebleness. Feeble yet again. I remember this one. I was feeble here. That's what crux reminds me of. Okay, so we got 07. It's Durant, Gasol, Horford, Thad Young at the 2, and then Conley. So
is there really no one else compelling?
I'm telling you, I'm reading I've warped him up, and I mean it's like Jared Dudley, Brandon Wright, Rudy Fernandez, Tiago Splitter is here, I guess. Like I don't know.
Jared Dudley's interesting too.
I mean, I guess, but like
he's a defensive genius, dude.
The 3-point volume is just not there. 11th in 6 Man of the Year voting though. Shout out to Chudley.
I don't know if I would take this class over Wemby, but it'd be very good.
Yeah, we went to we took it to the max. You know, they mid-diffed him, but he's still taking it. 2006.
Let's pick one more class. Who's in 06?
Nobody good. Well, I mean, that's not fair. It's just a silly class. Okay. All right. LaMarcus Aldridge. Wemby's probably frying his face off. Paul Millsap. That's a gritty guy, but I'll still take Wemby.
Kyle Lowry. Let's go back to 83.
You want to go 83?
Let's go to friggin' Jordan.
1983 draft. All right, I'm not going to click all the way through.
1985 Michael Jordan on travel with a cocaine circus.
Okay, hold on. How do I get to the draft? Picks by year. Oh, this is annoying. It's not doing it. 19 NBA draft. An NBA draft. All right. Ralph Sampson.
What?
No, you want 80. You want 84 is what you're talking about.
Oh, 84. Okay.
I was like, okay, Clyde.
I literally said, what? I literally said that.
No way, dude. It was not 83. So we do have John Stockton. You're dead.
Ew.
Get him out of my face. We're killing you. Michael Jordan, average a triple-double as point guard. So we're good to go. Point guard position.
Hakeem. Wait, is John Stockton 1 in friggin' VORP?
No, he's 2. It's him. It's Michael Jordan is 116.1. John Stockton is 106.5. Barkley is 80.5.
Ladies,
and then Hakeem.
This is why you don't use VORP.
Yep. BasketballReference.com. Hit us up. We'll make you a whole new statistic.
You do know Charles Barkley is getting shut down by freaking Wemby, dude. He's not scoring a single basket.
Oh, he pump fakes from the elbow. Please don't shoot that, dude. Please. Yeah. Please do not shoot that. Chuck, no. Please, we can talk this out. Please don't shoot that.
Screw him. Who else?
Sam Twerkins?
Who is this? Sam Perkins? I don't know.
Sam Jerkins.
No, you made it worse.
Oh, okay. Well, we're out of. I mean, so you got Jordan, Hakeem, Barkley. Stockton might have to make this team. I'm sorry. John Stockton might have to be here. They glaze
these draft classes, dude. They freaking suck.
Well, I'm sure freaking Carson Tursesh would have something to say about Jerome Kersey or whatever. Shout out. Let me pull up Jerome Kersey's career stats.
He might be all defense.
No, he was 1999 champion with the Spurs. So that's cool.
He played 80 at that point.
He played 11 minutes for them in the playoffs. He was 36 years old. Okay. Otis Thorpe. He was supposed to be good, right?
Nah. Is
Are you
Nate
sure?
McMillan here?
Nate McMillan. Let me hit Command F. Nate Rollins is here.
No.
Yeah, I think Wemby's killing these guys.
Bro, yeah.
Imagine John Stockton, he friggin' trying to guard Cade, and he pokes the ball away, and then he gets a fast break, and then Wemby still chases him down and kills him, and
Stefan
vaccinates
Castle
him.
would turn freaking Stockton to dust on both ends.
On both ends. He would invent a third end to obliterate John Stockton on.
A third hole, and he'd go right up in there.
Right up in it. I think our first clip was like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
we're good. Screw you.
do you have
guys.
any final thoughts? I was gonna
course I
talk.
don't.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. This has been fun. We should do this more often, guys. David Robinson, take it away.
Up tempo means I'm gonna run you into the ground.